The arrival of the Ludwig Supralite. In this box, from Bonzoleum, Chicago. I don't know why Chicago's on there, but it's made in Taiwan. This is my Ludwig Supralite. It is a 4x14. Yes, I know Ludwig Supralites have been around, for 2 years now. But I decided to get my hands on one. I saw that it was a 1.5 millimeter steel shell, right? So, that's why we're going to check it out. So let's see how this baby is packed. Typically now everything that comes in is packaged so well. It's magnifique. Magnificent even. Alright. Open. Okay. Here's a receipt. It's the receipt. I've got this one particularly from Music 123. That's where I got that, alright? So. It's loose in the box. What can you do? Here it is, the Ludwig Supralite in its bag. The only thing I never really quite liked about it was the bead isn't quite as circular bubble buddy as the Supras and the LM300s, etc. Ooh, and some key carrying case. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this guy up. I expect it to sound terrific. Open. Here we go. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. It's shiny and new. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so here it is. Let's not get these guys in that effing way. We're expecting you, the love dog. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is it. So on the pedestal, on the plinth of Ludwigdom. So this is the throw, which is more or less the throw that you found on the LM300s. Not really, but kind of, sort of. And of course the braces go down and in like so, and then screwed on from the inside. So here it is out of the box. Ludwig stock head. Okay, so here we go. It's looking nice. On the inside, to me, it sort of resembles the shell. Looks very Yamaha, Taiwan Yamaha. This stuff probably, to be honest, is often made, I think, in the same factory. But I'm going to check this guy out. A very substantial drum. Small tube lugs, which are nice. This baby I got shipped to me for $160, I reckon. Let's just tighten this up a teeny bit. Hear how it sounds. Nope. One more time. Nope. Okay. Nope. So, this is what we're going to do. This is literally right out of the box. So check this out. This is what I do. So what I then do, a little tip for you, lower this guy, right? Now we're in the loose position. Now what I do is I loosen it, okay? Not necessarily all the way down, but this will cut a lot of the slack, okay? So, I'll take this key out of its handsome prophylactic bag. So we'll go like so. Unscrew these guys just a smidgington, widgington, and we will now tighten the wires. Wait a minute, what the hell's going on here? Oh my god, these guys are thorough. Okay, they got all crazy time. Oh, there it goes. Alright, so now they're tight. See, I'm holding down on this. Pulling this up. Not with a crazy amount of force, but enough to just kind of more or less tighten the snares here. I don't think that's quite enough. Okay? So now they're pretty tight. I mean, they're kind of they're tighter than they were in the loose position. So now what I do is then you just tighten these guys. Okay? Give them the same pressure with my finger holding that. So now what will happen is, when this is now tightened, okay? Now what I'm going to do is now I have more snare force, applicable in the potential energy. So watch. Now this is in the loose position. Right? I'm going to tighten it. See how tight that is now? Okay. Still a little parliamentary. Open it like that. Tighten it just a smidgy wedge. 3 turns. Oop. Total of 4 turns, full turns. Maybe. Now, of course, especially the snare side heads. Oh, here we go. Ooh, not bad looking. Wow. These almost look brass. I don't know if they're brass plated, but these look like the ones, the German ones, the cheaper German ones you get from the. All right, so you can tell right off the bat. I can just tell you that this isn't tuned tight enough. So what I'm going to do is take the old key Rooney. Get sort of a little. Ooh, those are loose. So I'm kind of getting that was really loose. I'm getting sort of a general lay of the land. These two are tighter. Typically, when they come, these are a little tighter. And the snare side. So I'll tighten these. I'll make sure they're about the same. You kind of just gotta honestly feel it. Okay. So now, since this is an 8-lug drum, we're not going to deal with the. Oh my God! It's a 10-lug drum. So now I'm going to deal with the. Here's the 12 noon. Here's the 6. I'm now going to go to 3 o'clock. Get about the same tension there. 9 o'clock. The. We'll call it 10:15. Get that about the same. Crisscross over here to this. The 4:15, I suppose. Up here to the 1:45, I guess. I don't know. So these guys are already kind of tight. So watch what I'm doing here. So I'm trying to match everything more or less to the same kind of tension that you sort of got. You can kind of feel it when you go. Watch this. See that? Pushing, pulling. So you can get used to feeling that guy. It's tighter. It's about the same as that. So right now, these are all about the same. About the same tension for my manual Irish tension watch. Okay, so here we go. So now it's about the same. Still way loose. So now what I'm going to do is they're about this point. We're going to each about a quarter full turn. Okay, now what I do is you skip every other one, right? In a 10-lug drum, what'll happen is it'll come out even. Okay. The oddness of the reds and rats and enough. Alright, so here we go. Back to here. Alright, so we're going to leave that about right there. Okay, you hear that? Already sounds a little better. Oh my God. Just hang on. So now what I'm going to do, I'm pushing to see if there's any wrinkles. It's also breaking the head a little bit. Okay? Now, so what I do, here, we'll just give a little bit of one of those. It's about a quarter turn. Feel this guy out, same routine. These are about the same tension. We're skip every other one, and then it works itself out as you go around an odd volume, even though there's 10 lugs. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. How the hell does that work? No, I guess you do gotta. What the hell's going on? So let me see. Yeah. No. What the hell is going on? Alright, so check this guy. Just something like that, alright? So here you go. So here we are. The back, rewind, back. Forget about the lug count. Alright, so we're about right here. Now what I'm doing is I'm going around. It is a 10-lug drum, God bless America, which is true. Although I kind of prefer 8-luggers. They kind of are easier to tune. It's a nice touch. So, oh, this one needs a little juice. Okay. Now that's not bad. Okay, a little loose on the wires. Now what I'm going to do is now we will reappear at the drum set. I will go over to the drum. To the drum set. Okay? Look at that fan. It's funny, the guys in the drum forum used to call like certain drums Supralites, like they made that term up for something. Anyway, but here it is, a Ludwig Supralite. So if you get a chance, try one of these guys. It's fairly substantial. This is definitely heavier than a 5x14 Supra. Aluminum, for sure. It is steel. Alright, so this is a 4x14. I'm dying to check one out. Again, Ludwig, if you ever get the chance, might not hurt for you to make a Ludloy version of one of these guys. And my suggestion of a 5.75 by 14 Supraphonic Ludloy. You'll find that 5.75 is directly between the 5 and the 6.5. I made another video about that. But anyway, let's take this down into the basement, shall we? This is the selfie stick camera. It's not really a selfie stick, but it is my tripod facing me. But this is the rage these days. Look, if I can keep it perfect. I'm going to turn the light on. Stand by. hang on. There it goes. So here we go. Making our way over to the drum kit. Oh, here it is. Over at the drums. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'll get back to you in a minute. This is an awkward position. Let's turn the light on. Alright, again you have my assurances that there's been no tuning adjustments made since I brought the drum over. Here it is. Whoops, that daisy. I'm going to set this guy right here. This is it, exactly how I tuned it before. Let's hear it raw. Hear that kind of right out of the box, crappy sort of boxy sound, which I'm 100% certain a change of heads will repair. This bottom side snare head is more or less not a snare side head. They've kind of put like a, maybe like an ambassador thickness on here. But sometimes what you can do is, believe it or not, you can actually fool with it and get it sounding pretty decent. And we'll start by tightening the top head a smidge, okay? Going across, right across, skipping 2, skipping 2, skipping 2. Alrighty. So now we did about maybe a quarter turn again. Okay, that's not bad. But now watch what happens here. What you can do is if you deaden it just a smidge later. Hang on, let me bring this up because I had a 5 and a 5.5 on here. So just a smidge, 1.5 inches. Patented wallet-designed muffler on sale on eBay, $10,000. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen the tension a smidge. I think are 2.3 millimeter. The shell is 1.5, which is nice. Ah, there we go. That's without the muffler. The muffler. So let's go back here. Try to mess with it a little. You can still hear that sort of boxy, like kind of literally when you get like those old pearl sort of exporty ones. So I'm going to then tighten the bottom again by feel. Okay. Skip every other one. Okay, yeah, we need a little beefcake down here. Okay, this one, okay. Just skipping one. Okay, skipping one. Skipping one. We'll do a quick back pedal to this guy. Alright, so here we are. A little tighter now on the bottom head. You will now find that it definitely sounds better. I don't even have to play it to tell you that. But I will. Hear that? That sound right out of the box, babies. There it is, a Ludwig Supralite 4x14 size. Pick one up at your favorite retailer or find one used if you can. So here we are, now with the muffler. And of course the rim shots sound good. Go like this. Go like this. You know, these snare wires are still, I need to kind of adjust the, there's something with the snare wires. There's something going on. Maybe the snare beds aren't. Let's just tighten up a little. So here we go. I think it's a ringing endorsement for the Supralite. Great drum, 10 lug, nice tube lugs. Look at this guy, silence. Look at this, man. And this is no way endorsed by the Ludwig drum company. I have no affiliation. If I did, they'd make a 5.75 Supraphonic. Blood alloy. And they'd make one of these. You know, I know they have a 5 by 15. One of these guys, believe it or not, a 15-inch. I don't think anybody's made a 15-inch snare for a trillion years, but Ludwig did. They should make a 6.5 by 15. That'd be kind of marvy. Like the old days. Those old White Marine Pro wood ones. You know, the ones you'd get on the auditorium models or whatever. Anyway, if you get a chance, try one of these babies, okay? Great drum, built well. Thanks to Ludwig. We'll close out with playing a beat or two. If I can hope this camera's going to die. So if it dies, what can you do? Ooh. Okay. Alright. This guy over here. Hang on. We're gonna get this guy to the sweet spot. Hang on. Here's the sweet spot. At least it's sweet as it can get. Hang on. Underside. I just never underestimate. Most people don't put, I think, enough tension in the underside. Oops. So here we go. A little more underside. So, what's going on with you? Terrific. Summer's coming along? Terrific. Alrighty. So here's the plan. I just made a video down here with Jamie, my engineer, with some expensive mics. So I'm going to morph me playing the drums and how they sound exactly here on this camera mic to the studio quality sound, okay? So you'll be able to see that in a video, which will be coming up shortly. I just need to try to put it together. All right, let's give this a try. Why the hell are these so loose? Anyway, here we go. Little slight tension adjustment, okay? Tighter. Ah, yeah. Apart from that little itsy bitsy witsy ringulator. Whoops, that was my wallet. So here we go. Thick end. I think with stock heads on there, that sounds pretty damn good. So Ludwig. Ludwig, you're the Pope. Alright? So if you get a chance, try one of these babies out. Again, my other video is coming with the sound camera angle over here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing if you have. And thank you. Have a good rest of the summer. Well, there's more videos coming before the rest of the summer, but you know, I've been told I have model hands. In fact, I posted something on eBay, and my evil cousin Jim, he knows who he is. I was holding a little drum part. I think it was a Ludwig P83 in super nice shape. And he's like, boy, you really have nice hands. He sent me a thing. I didn't know it was him, like an eBay message. He's like, would you mind? I'm a photographer. And if you could maybe, you know, send me a few pictures of you holding a kielbasa. So I wanted to murder. Anyway, so here we go. That's it then. That other video on the way. Thanks for watching.